Yeah, man. What's up, man? This is episode 103, Sports State of Mind. I am your host, Snipes KB, with the one and only Teboo. What's good, man?
A lot going on right now, man. It's good. We're gonna get into that a little later, but you can hint at what I'm getting at, man. So
yeah,
we're gonna say what's going on with you though.
He got the green, he got the B on the hat, he cheesing. Hey, man, Teboo about to talk his shit. But speak about talking your shit, you can reach Sports State of Mind at these social media platforms on the bottom of your screen if you're watching on Instagram. If you're watching on YouTube. So, Teboo, just like I said, I can't wait for you to talk your shit about your squad. I know you are getting ready for that. But, before we start, since this is episode 103, can you name at least some athletes that have worn the number 3 in any sports, pretty much?
Got a few. Obviously, three's a good number for everybody. Like number 3, Dwayne Wade, one of my favorite players all time. One of my top 5 favorite players all time.
Wade County.
Alex Rodriguez, he wore number 3 with the Seattle Mariners and the Rangers. I think so. And then Russell Wilson, obviously. And then last one, I don't want to take too many because 3, I want to give you a chance. I know you got a lot. Number 3, I had one more. Oh, Chris Paul.
Yeah, the point guard, pretty much. The point guard. Yeah, that's a good list. So let me go with my list. So I guess some people can kind of say that he's the best baseball player ever. Babe Ruth wore the number 3 when he played for the New York Yankees. Can't forget the answer, Allen Iverson, wearing a number 3. Ken Griffey Jr. wore number 3 when he played for the Cincinnati Reds back between 2006 and 2008 is when he wore the number 3. Ben Wallace from the Detroit Pistons, and throughout his career, he also played for the Bulls too and the Wizards as well. Odell Beckham wore number 3 with the LA Rams and currently for the Baltimore Ravens. And my last one is, there's so many players that wore number 3. T-Mac wore number 3 when he played for the New York Knicks.
All right. Got a lot to talk about, man. Let's get into this NBA playoffs going on. But before we get into that, I'm about to talk my shit. I got it on, so I got to. I'm not even that hyped. We got to the Eastern Conference Finals, honestly. Like, I'm hyped because we got them boys out the way by 30. With the MVP, come on, that's tough. I don't care what they say. That's tough. We lost 2 games at home, beat them in 7, but that's it. I just don't like the Sixers. Like, honestly, they talk so much. They fans talk crazy. They say they want Boston. We beat y'all 3 of the last 5 times y'all been in the playoffs, and it has not been close except this season. So get that out of here. Y'all got packed up. But I'm not even that hyped about getting the Eastern Conference Finals. We've been here before. We won a championship. This ain't nothing new, man. So I ain't got much to say after that.
Bruh, that's
it is what it is, man.
That's what
Celtics. I want a championship. We gotta realize we've been to the Eastern Conference Finals year after year after year after year. I want a championship. This don't mean nothing to me right now. I want a championship. Like, I'm tired of getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. We got to the finals last year. We lost in 6. I want a championship. I'm hype about it because we got to get there before we get to the championship, but we've been here before, We can't go acting out all crazy like this is something new, I will say, they talking about, like, the bubble. They saying, like, the bubble's not fraud. The bubble's fraud, bro. The Celtics and the Heat, we've been in the Eastern Conference Finals multiple years after the bubble. Lakers and Nuggets got bounced out in the second round, or they ain't make the playoffs. Like, I hear what they saying, but no, come on.
Okay. Which is also crazy too, because a lot of people was knocking the Lakers for winning that championship because it was in a bubble and all the pressure. But it's crazy because all those teams are right back in their conference finals this year. It's the same teams.
Yeah.
Same teams.
Yeah, but But before that, the Lakers and the Nuggets didn't even snip the conference finals.
Yeah, you're
Really,
right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
before
Yeah,
that,
yeah. I give you that. I give you
Celtics
that.
and Heat, we've been there. We've been there 2 times since the bubble. This they first time getting there. So
Okay.
I hear what they saying, but I'm still the bubble fraud, man. We're gonna
O-
see this year.
Okay.
Now if they both win, then it's valid. They both have to win it to be valid, in
Mm,
my opinion.
okay. Yeah.
But
Well, we'll see.
that's
You
all.
know, but
Mm-hmm.
we'll see though.
All right, man. So got that off my chest. Let's get into the next big news of the big sports world. John Morant got caught again doing some dumb shit. Gun on IG Live, his phone recorded him with a gun. What's your thoughts on that, man? I know you saw the video.
I was hesitant watching the video because I'm not trying to see him like not say fail, but just like put himself in the situation that he is in. Just the fact that he had to go through the situation just not even like 2 months ago, and he said how much he's changed. It really, now that the NBA is going to be involved, because clearly everyone knew that the Grizzlies was just trying to suspend him just enough for him to come back in the playoffs. So I think the NBA is definitely going to suspend him. At least, the rumors is 25 to half of the season, potentially. But I just hope that he learns from this situation. He has to understand that there's nothing wrong with. I mean, there is something wrong with his friends, but they have to get with the program as far as like protect his brand. Like they're fucking up his brand. Like everyone nowadays is all about their brand. He's fucking up his brand. That's just what it all comes down to. It like if you trying to keep that money that you're getting in from Powerade, getting your signature shoe, your 200 and whatnot extension, like if you want to maintain that, you got to maintain a image to the point that doesn't get you in trouble for some dumb shit. Like he's getting caught up on his live or his friend's live. Like it's not like it's a fan seeing him waving a gun. Like leave me alone. Like this motherfucker is. I don't know, man. I hope that this time around he learns, because if he doesn't, he's gonna fuck his money up and he's not gonna be able to re up. Shout out to Waka Flocka.
Yep. He's gonna be out the league.
Yeah,
And he got to realize he doing that dumb shit to himself too, though. Like he only got caught this one time because of his friend. The other time, I think it was like the reporters, whatever, and then they got a picture of him in a strip club with the gun. Like, come on, bro. I like NBA young boy too, but I ain't walking around here living the fast.
yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
Like, come on, it's crazy.
Not even that. Like you think about it, he over here flashing a gun. Like there's nothing wrong with uh protecting yourself, but like for instance, LeBron, I'm pretty sure. Comparing Ja to LeBron, I know that's different, but LeBron, I'm pretty sure when he goes out, he has security, and the security has the gun. Like if he's really trying to protect himself, you hire a crew that can just carry the gun. You don't even have to like. He probably one of them motherfuckers too who shoot a gun and that shit go elsewhere. It's not like he's in the range. I don't know, man. I'm so this. I was mad, dog. I was like, yo, I can't believe it, man. How old is he? Like 22, 23?
23, 23.
Yeah,
He young, but come on, man. Can't be doing that dumb shit, dog. You
yeah,
gotta know that.
yeah. Honestly,
They try to say Dylan Brooks the problem.
yeah, yeah. True, true, true. On the court, and this motherfucker doing shit off the court. You don't know what the fuck Dylan Brooks is doing off the court. He's not on, like, he's not on social media.
Exactly. It's not as bad as what he doing.
Yeah, like it's crazy, man. Like I don't know. Hopefully,
Gotta
he
get
can
it
learn this
together,
time
man.
around.
Because if not, he's gonna get fired from the Grizzlies, just like Mike Budenholzer and Monty Williams just did. I think that's crazy.
That was a smooth transition. That was smooth as shit.
I don't think they should have got fired this season, but
Yeah, Monty Williams. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mike Budenholzer for sure. I don't think Mike Budenholzer should have got fired. I feel like Monty Williams, they got to make some moves for that team. They didn't have a full season I feel like DeAndre Ayton didn't want to be there from the start. Uh, but it's just that's just crazy. You fire successful coaches that other teams will want. What you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I just saw a rumor that Monty Williams just interviewed with the Bucks, same as Mark Jackson. I'm not believing the Mark Jackson rumor because they've been saying that for years now until he get hired. But Monty Williams, I mean, I know he had KD. I know Booker was going off during the playoff, but they ain't have nobody. Chris Paul got hurt. They didn't have nobody. Like it's just like I
They
understand.
traded them away though.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like there was a game that I think that they won. I don't know which game it was. I know it was versus the Nuggets. The bench scored like 4 points. Like, come on. So I mean, the Suns for sure is going to be one of those teams that's going to be making huge moves during the offseason. CP3, they have already talked that potentially he may get traded. They're going to get a new coach. They have to get one of those coaches that is respected. They can't just pick any up and coming coach. They got to get a coach that KD respects, Devin Booker respects, and hopefully if CP3 is back, that they can respect Aiden too. I don't know, but yeah, that's one of those teams. Like the firing definitely surprised me.
Yeah, I don't think they just gonna find it. They just won. Monty Williams just won Coach of the Year last year or the year before that. I think
Yeah,
Mike Budenholzer won it last year.
yeah, and then fucking
Right?
Nick Nurse from the Raptors won it a couple of years ago too. He got his ass fired too.
Yep. Yep. That's crazy. I think last time. Another one, Dwayne Casey got fired the year he won Coach
Oh
of the
yeah,
Year.
that's right. With the who was he
That's
with?
wild.
Raptors. Yeah, 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 yeah,
The
yeah.
Raptors.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. It's crazy.
That's crazy. My man Joe Mazzulla not about to get fired though.
Well, I mean,
I was thinking about it at the beginning of the
yeah,
year.
yeah, 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 yeah.
What I say, we were talking about this. Put
We were.
Robert Williams in the starting lineup.
Yep.
Put Derek White on the bench. It worked 2-0.
Yeah.
They can't. They stopped doing that Al Horford screen. They did, but Al Horford stepped it up.
Yeah.
Walked that up.
Do you think that Doc Rivers is going to get fired? Because his ass, I mean, there was a lot of stats that was saying I don't know the percentage, but he's the most, he's lost the most games as a coach, leading 3 games to 2. Like, I don't know the exact amount. I probably should have wrote it down. I feel like the Sixers are one of those teams that's going to be making,
like 10.
Yeah,
like 10.
Sixers may be making moves too because if Harden's gone, and this is one of them things that they picked, just like what you told me, they picked Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler, and that shit is eating them in the ass right now. Pause. Yeah, I know. I can't believe that. I can't believe I said that thing without a problem.
For real, no. I don't know if you seen it. I think I sent it to you. Like Jimmy Butler was coming back after last year when they beat him. He was like Tobias Harris over me.
Yeah.
And they gave him a max contract over Jimmy Butler the year, and they let Jimmy Butler walk.
Jimmy Butler went to 2 conference finals and 1 NBA finals.
You feel me about that? They also passed up on Jason Tatum.
Oh yeah, that's right. They traded up just to get fuck his name.
Markelle Fultz.
Markelle Fultz. Which I mean I think he's had a damn.
He's not bad, but
yeah. He's not it, but he ain't.
But yeah, we gave him that 50 piece to put us in the Eastern Conference Finals. We here, Final Four, last round before the finals. You know who I got coming out the East. And I know who you. I feel like I know who you coming out.
Yeah, I mean,
you didn't have the Nuggets coming out.
I had the fucking Nuggets losing first round. The fuck? The fuck was I thinking? Well, I mean, just like I said in our NBA, preview episode. Shout out to Mo and Rick. I had the Lakers versus Celtics in the finals. And I got Lakers winning it just based off the fact that I want LeBron to shut haters up. But I got Lakers. Still got Lakers, and I got Lakers winning in 6, possibly. And this was a team that let's also say this was a team that you weren't trying to play in the first round. Now you got them
First
in the
round. Yeah,
now
first
you got
round.
them in the conference finals. I mean, do you think how many games do you think the Heat can win versus y'all? Two?
Two.
They're like they may win like game one and game four type shit.
I give them game 3 and game 5.
Statement games. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I give them game 3 and game 5. I got us in 6. I don't care what games we win in 6, but I got us in 6.
Who you got coming out the West though?
We can't lose Denver in 6.
Ooh, we got Denver. Why? Why?
Jokic on a mission. Jokic on a mission. He gonna say, "Oh, y'all just gave this man MVP who just lost in the second round had 2 points in the second half." Bet,
I think
bet.
I think just like I was saying at the time when I thought that they were going to lose to the T Wolves, this one of Denver's weakest uh, areas on the team is that they cannot defend the paint. LeBron loves going in the paint. They're going to understand that, and there's no one outside. There's no defensive presence down low. So I feel like AD's going to have to roll up his sleeves and going to have to um, bump some people in order to get foul trouble. And I think the Lakers defense is good too, and they have a lot of bigs on their team to throw at Jokic. I'm not saying they're going to stop him. Not saying they're going to stop him. They got Davis. They got Bamba. I know he hasn't been playing, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be activated. Uh, Thomas. I know these are some. I'm trying to think.
He gonna
No,
barbecue chicken.
no,
Chicken.
I'm not saying Obama's going to be the savior. I'm not saying he's going to be the he's not going to be the Dellavedova for the Cavs that year. I'm definitely not saying that. I'm just saying they got enough. They got enough fouls to put on. They got enough fouls to put on Joker. They got at least 4 or 5 bigs. I can't think of the people that are on their team right now outside of those 2 bums that I just named, but they got a lot of bodies to throw at them. And I feel like even I don't know, man. I just feel like LeBron is on a mission as well, and I feel like he he needs to put a cap on his chapter, which is hopefully should be ending soon. Like get in this ring. Like they are Lakers fans out there who can't stand LeBron, but if he goes to your team and wins 2 chips, like you got to respect him. Like everyone,
Oh, for sure.
yeah.
Trust me, you give us LeBron, I'll be his biggest fan. You feel me? I wouldn't say not. I wouldn't let nobody say nothing bad about LeBron. You put him on the Celtics.
Yeah. So
you feel me?
yeah.
Like,
So we'll see, man. I can't wait. I know the first game is tonight. Lakers and Nuggets. I for sure won't be watching that game live because it's like 2, 3 in the morning over here in Kenya. But I will watching it early in the morning. I mean, in the morning after dropping off the kids on the NBA app. Shout out to that app for saving everything for me when it come down to sports. But I mean, the games for sure, the scrappy games that I want to see for sure is the Celtics versus the Heat. Like that game, I want to see if um Bam. I want to see how tough is another thing. One more thing. Uh so did you know that I saw this on the ESPN IG page. So this is the 6th time that the Celtics have played the Miami Heat in the playoffs within 13 years. The Heat have won 3 of them in 2011, 2012, and 2020. The Celtics won those in 2010 and 2022.
mm-hmm. Let's get it. I was texting my boy right now. He Heat fan. I said round 3. Round 3. They got us 2020. We got them last year. This the year right here.
What will it take for y'all to beat them?
We gotta play like we did. We gotta play consistently. We can't give them life because once they got life, they steal a game or something like that. They gonna think they can win. They're gonna go on a run. Like Jimmy Butler, I rock with Jimmy Butler heavy. Jimmy Butler and Eric Spoelstra. I said it from the jump. I like them. I'm not taking this matchup lightly, but like I said, Celtics in 6.
I feel like Jimmy Butler, especially being the eighth seed, been especially playing in New York, been around some hostile fans, and I don't think it phases him. I don't think it does. I know New York. I know the Garden, Madison Square Garden, is going crazy. Was going crazy. I'm pretty sure Boston Garden is going to go crazy too, especially with Jaylen Brown. Challenging the fans. But I I
Hey,
hope.
Philly, a tough place to
Oh
play
yeah,
too.
a Philly too. A Philly is too. I just hope that the Celtics does win because I feel like if the Heat were to win, Lakers are washing the Heat. I'm sorry, there's no way that the Miami Heat gonna
Yeah,
beat the Lakers to me or the fucking Nuggets. So I hope Celtics can win that.
I hope the Lake. I don't want the Lakers to make it at all. I rock with LeBron. It's just I hate the Lakers. It's just a rivalry. I hate the Lakers. I don't care. I don't want them to do good at all.
Yeah, but all right, man. So let's go ahead and move on. Tebow, you about ready to? I hope you about to talk your shit on this one right here, because this is something that you prayed for in multiple episodes. I like so many episodes back when they were called the Redskins, when the name got changed to the Commanders, and so many just so many conversations. And your wish has been granted, and you don't even have a genie. Daniel Snyder has finally sold the Washington Commanders to I don't know the owner, but I do know that he is the owner of the 76ers. I mean, it's here. You know
Last year,
what? Change is here. You guys can probably finally bring back signs inside the stadiums and other things, stuff like that. Hopefully, he may get a stadium built in DC, right where it should be. Uh, what's your thoughts, man? It's here.
finally, man. It's like a fresh it's like the closest thing to winning a Super Bowl that I can experience. You feel me? Like
That's
I'm
deep.
I was born. I'm only 26, so I haven't experienced none. But it's good, man. What's to come? I'm more excited. What's to come? So I feel like more fans are gonna start coming to the games. Less advantage for the away teams and all that because people don't want to give Daniel Snyder their money. Like I know I was giving him my money. I'm still going to the games, but uh, I'm just glad he's finally out of here, man. Hopefully Magic Johnson then bring some of that winning culture over here. Get us to DC. Get us out of FedEx. I hate FedEx. I like FedEx only because my cousin lives right next to it, so I can park at her house and walk to the stadium.
Winning.
So that's the only thing. But other than that, that stadium is trash. Get us a new stadium. We're the only team that don't play in DC that represents DC. Doesn't make sense. Uh, let's do it. Daniel Snyder, sell your house, move. You're not good around here no more, man. You can't stay here. Come on.
Yeah, yeah, because those years under, excuse me, those years under Daniel, Daniel Snyder, there were a sprinkle of good years, um, and there were a lot of bad years. From this is probably gonna be the last time I'm bringing him on this podcast for you, Tebow. I know you hate this time. Albert Hainsworth, the time when y'all got Deion Sanders, Bruce Smith, RG3 fucking up his career. Not saying that he was a bust or anything, just mismanagement of that.
Nah, it's them.
Multiple years of losing. And then, within last year, you guys start to see some signs of improvement, winning. There was that one year, the 2020 season, when y'all won the division. And of course, y'all lost to my Bucks, but still, there was a lot of hope. So hopefully, the future is bright, just like we just said. Stadium hopefully can be built. I don't know where in DC the fuck would that be, unless they tear down RFK and then fix that little roundabout area.
They put the RFK, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, because the way that stadiums are now, RFK is is small compared to stadiums now. Because I'm pretty sure, like, as we seen the Buffalo Bills new stadium that is coming, Tennessee Titans stadium that's coming, the new Bear stadiums that are coming, they are massive. Jerry Jones definitely set up but a blueprint on that. But we'll see, man. This season with your Commanders, you guys are looking good. A underrated team right now. But since we're talking about our teams, it's only right for us to talk about these schedules, man. Like, I definitely know that you've seen, you know, the schedule for this year. For your schedule, let me go over your Commander schedule. Week 1, you guys are home versus the Cardinals. Week 2, you are at Denver Broncos. Week 3, a game versus uh, Stephon Diggs and the Buffalo Bills. Week 4, you got at the Philadelphia Eagles, which is crazy because that is going to be a great game as well. You got the Chicago Bears, you got the Falcons, you got the Giants, you got Eagles, you got the Patriots, Seahawks, Giants, Cowboys, Dolphins, Rams, Jets, Niners, and then Cowboys. Like, I know it's too early. No, it's too early. How many wins?
8 at
Eight.
least.
8 and 9?
At least I'm saying at least 8. Yeah.
8 and 9?
Because I want to see what Sam Howell can do. It depends because we still got a young quarterback. I'm a realistic. I'm thinking with my head, not my heart. I'm gonna say 8.
But y'all got a good
So
backup.
if we don't get that 8, yeah, we do. Jacoby, he can give us some games, but it's like think again. I mean,
He's a
Caleb
thingy.
Williams up there. Caleb
Yeah.
Williams, man. You feel me?
I mean, how much? So let's say this, because you guys got some weapons on the offensive end. You seem like to, as far as going through the same struggles that we are going in Tampa in somewhat way. So if your defense plays top notch, let's say your defense is top 5 is a stretch as far as like that's like in a perfect world. But if your defense was a top 10 defense, and because you guys have a defensive minded coach, just like what Tampa does, do you think that the defense can win y'all some games to bump it up past 8, or 8 is just like that's just it?
No, I think 8. I gave us 8 with our offense playing good and our defense playing solid. If
Mm.
our defense is winning us more games, but then our offense has to win us. Oh, I think we could probably win. I'll say 10 because we have the 5th hardest schedule. So I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm gonna be realistic. Like our schedule's tough,
Okay.
but we don't run from smoke, man. We
Okay.
run up the chimney. We good. Remember that. Remember I said this next come Super Bowl time.
All right. So let's talk about my Bucks, because first week playing versus the Vikings, and then the Bears, and the Eagles, Saints, Lions, Falcons, Bills, Texans, Titans, Niners, Colts, Panthers, Falcons, Packers, Jags, Saints, and Panthers. So realistically, I see us winning 6 or 7 games. I mean, I'm not even, but it all depends on what type of Baker Mayfield that we're getting. I feel like um, I feel like our defense is going to be solid. I feel like our defense is going to be maybe top 10, hopefully with all the new additions and the previous additions that we had from the previous years with all the youth and everything. Hopefully everything could, Todd Bowles can, get everything that he wants, because the way that last season started and how it was so fucking stressful. We still have above okay, we have great receivers, tight ends, running backs this year. Tight ends is average or maybe a little bit below average. They have not proved anything just yet. Running back, that was offensive line. Let's talk about the offensive line. Offensive line, I feel like hopefully, man, it's just a lot of ifs, man. I'm not even gonna go. It's a whole lot of ifs. But the biggest thing is if Baker Mayfield can play if he just play better than average and just get the ball right to the right people out, just I don't know, man. So even I don't know. I see 6 to 7 games. If we could win our division games, that will bump up the win total, but I'm not saying my Bucks are a playoff team. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Not but if we can win our division games, that would definitely help. Going into the season though, starting the season, we're when you look at the teams from last year, we're playing some motherfuckers who can run the ball. Like, think about this. I mean, Vikings, all right, but we got the Bears, we got the fucking Eagles, the Saints. They have added more people. Then we have a bye. Then we have the Lions. Then we have the fucking Falcons, which I believe they had like 1,000-yard rushes last year. The Bills, nah. But then the schedule gets easy. This is when, if we want to win more games, this is how we can win, because we're playing against the Texans. They got a rookie quarterback. Playing against the Titans. They got a rookie quarterback and they can run the ball. Then the Niners, we're going to get smashed. Then we playing against the Colts, who got a rookie quarterback. Then it's the divisional games. And then with the Packers, we don't know how Jordan Love is going to play. It's a lot of ifs, man. It's a lot of ifs. It's a lot of ifs. So if we were to win more, we would have to win those games early and then try to win these other games. But I'm still sticking with 6 or 7. Even with all the positive talk, I'm still sticking with 6 and 7. But
it could go either way, because I feel like the schedule, they say this type of schedule, but it depends on like the matchup. It depends on like the weeks. You know what I mean? You can get them on a certain week where they just coming off a loss or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You never know.
You don't. But hopefully, and as a football fan, I'm just telling you straight up, they're going to win 6 or 7 games. But as a Bucks fan, just who don't give a fuck, we win in the Super Bowl. Like, that's just how I'm thinking every year. But that's just honest. But as a football fan, we win in 7 games. But I think the main thing for sure, I would love for our defense to go back to being a top 2 stopping the run type of defense, because that right there, especially with those teams that I just named that ran the ball last year, that will be so much help. Make shit get fucking turnovers. Baker Mayfield, hopefully he can play like it's a contract year, which it is. But too much talk about my Bucks because we don't even have a Tom Brady no more. But I'm still going to rep him. You know it. So right before we close out, 2 major moves that happened outside of the draft. Lamar Jackson went back to the Ravens. There was a moment in time where we didn't think that was going to happen. The league dropped the ball. I mean, anyone could have had him and they didn't. So he is with the Ravens. What's your thoughts on that?
Like you said, anybody could have had him, but at the same time, they were saying like wherever the tag that they put on him, wherever he signed, the Ravens could have just easily matched it if they wanted him. So, regardless of the fact he was going to end up back in Baltimore, they just wanted to see what he can get elsewhere. But good move for them. More than football, like as a brand, as a team, just building around Lamar. Community loves Lamar Jackson. Kids love Lamar Jackson. Jersey's going to sell out every year. So good for them. They should have paid him earlier.
Yeah. And then last thing, Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets, changed his number to number 8 as well. I actually want to see how this played out because Jets didn't give up shit. They haven't give up no young player, no nothing. So just based off of last year, the hype of last year, what they did without a quarterback, and everyone's saying, "Oh, with Aaron Rodgers, they're supposed to." Yeah, in a perfect world, yeah, but we gotta see him play. But if they continue on with what they did last year with Aaron Rodgers play, that's tough. But the AFC is tough. I'm not saying Super Bowl for him. There's more than a handful of teams that can give the Jet any day in their fucking division.
Yeah, I got them making the playoffs, but like you said, I don't got. They're not better than the Bengals. They're not better than the Chiefs. I don't say they're better than the Bills or the Dolphins. Like they got. I can see them making the playoffs though.
Yeah, they got a lot to prove, So, yeah, man. Outside of that, is there anything else you want to talk about? I think that we talked about a lot of current shit that's happening right now.
Celtics and 6, man. Heat, whatever. Celtics and 6, man.
One more thing. I know by the time that this is aired, by the time this is posted, Lakers and Nuggets game would have already happened. But who do you think is going to win Game 1 tonight with the Lakers and the Nuggets?
I'm gonna take Denver because they had some more like what, a day or two more rest than the Lakers, and they didn't have to travel. That's why I'm gonna take the Denver Nuggets at home
I got Lakers.
in a close game.
I got Lakers. LeBron needs he needs to crank it up now. He needs to crank it up. AD needs to crank it up now. Like, this is it. I mean, AD can't be getting wheelchaired out after getting hit in the fucking head.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
All right, man. So
I'll take the Nuggets about like 5 or 10 plus 5.
Okay. All right, man. So this is Sports State of Mind, episode 103. I'm your host, Snipes KB, with the one and only Tebow. We out.